Aries, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. Just get some focus here. Here we go. This is your monthly tarot reading for April 2022. It is an intuitive tarot reading, a general intuitive tarot reading for the collective. That means that not all messages will resonate for everybody. If you would like a more personal reading, you can click the link in the description box below and you can book a reading with me. Just a word of caution about scammers. If anybody tries to reach out to you and ask you for money and they claim they are me, it doesn't matter if they're on any other social network, social media platform, whether it's, you know, TikTok or anywhere else. I am only here on this one YouTube channel, so it is definitely not me, and I will never reach out to you for money. All right, let's get to your reading for the month of April. I'll pull a card for each week of the month. I will then clarify the cards, and I will close out the reading by pulling you a card from the Archangel deck. Okay. Then let's talk about what is happening astrologically in the month of April. There are two interesting conjunctions in this month. The Mars-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius is very interesting because Aquarius is about freedom, and this conjunction makes us feel that because Mars is, you know, he's the warrior, right? That it's the planet. It's a pressure. It feels like a pressure to conform to certain things or do certain things, but better way to look at it, or it's really much more about responsibility and responsibility for yourself and for others who can't take that responsibility. And of course, the other conjunction is Jupiter and Neptune are conjunct in Pisces this month, which is a very rare conjunction, but it is great because the planet of abundance, Jupiter, will, you know, conjunct with the planet of fantasy, which, you know, is Neptune. And so we get a beautiful creativity out of that, some romance out of that, and perhaps even a sense of deeper spirituality out of that, okay? All right, I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my Aries seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I'm provided with clear and concise messages, and that I am provided clear and concise guidance on how to interpret those messages that will be for the highest vibrational good of my Aries seekers. Let's pull 4 cards for Aries for the month of April. Okay, one more shuffle, please. Okay. Let's clarify those cards on the table. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, for Aries for April. Let's clarify the Justice card. Okay, and the 5 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles. you go. All right. And let's clarify the Knight of Swords on the table in the month of April. Please clarify the month, the Knight of Swords for Aries. 3 cards, please, and thank you. Clarification for. Wow, okay, there's that. First one out. Second one, and one more, please, and thank you. One more card, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Let me just move these over slightly there. Okay. Alrighty, Aries. There's the start of something here for you, Aries, in the month of April. Something that it's just the beginning of something, right? And it's slow moving, this something for you. I'm not sure if the slow movement of this beginning, whether it's a new beginning or, although I don't feel it so much as a new beginning, but rather an old something that you need to kind of release and move forward with into, to embrace something new. But it's slow moving for you. And I'm not sure if that, slow movement, that's maybe perhaps causing you a little bit of heartache in terms of the slow movement forward, right? And that, you're looking for you're trying to be optimistic about it, right? And you're trying to be, really enthusiastic about, moving in that direction, and releasing the old, but it's a little bit hard for you because it's slow moving. And, you're trying to be patient, right? You're trying to be practical about it, right? You're trying to, say, okay, I understand these things take time, and, they really do, have, things got to, go in the way that they need to go. And so, I'm not sure if this has something to do with perhaps a contract for you, or perhaps there is a legal battle that you're going through, maybe for some of you in very particular. Justice is here, right? And so there is definitely a weighing of the scales that's going on in relation to this movement, this whatever that's going rather slowly for you. And that's why I'm feeling it's very much related to, maybe perhaps a contract that you're waiting for, or perhaps there's a legal case that you're waiting for on news in it. In the second week of April, you do get some news about some success, and things are going in the right direction here with the Six of Swords, right? Knowing that the Six of Swords is also very much about, it's not over. The trip is not over yet, right? You're getting into probably smoother waters. Things are going in the right direction, but they're not over yet, because you got to navigate things, right? You got to navigate things, very carefully, because there is the Tower here. And then so the Tower very much is, this might surprise you. Something might surprise you in the way that this turns out, okay? Sometimes things need to wake us up a little bit about certain things, but I also feel that the news that you're getting is very good, positive news in relation to this. So I don't take this Tower in the negative sense. I take it in the positive sense of that, oh, look at that. Perhaps it's going to, take a turn, or show up in a different way. Let's look at it from the perspective. Let's say it's a contract for you. Maybe the contract surprises, lo and behold, they put the start date earlier than you thought, or they put the price at a different price, or a better price, or something of that nature, right? But there's definitely, slow movement in the first week of April, and then a very clear focus on this justice for you, right? What is right what is due to you, what is coming, okay? When we get into the third week of April, I feel that you are sort of moving into or feeling like, this isn't over yet. So, when is this winter going to come to an end, so to speak, right? When are these branches that I have here going to really grow back into a flower, right? I've been protecting this flower here underneath her skirts, the old dead dying one. Um, but winter needs to come to an end, and I don't mean that literally. I mean that, figuratively, in the sense that the cold, whatever you've been feeling of trying to push through this whatever it might be in your situation, you want it to come to an end so that you can start anew and you can start fresh with everything fresh and new, and be able to go out there and perhaps not maybe take have to carry too much baggage with you, right? That's what the Fool is all about, right? Is going out there on a journey, going out, starting something fresh, and maybe just taking sort of a leap of faith of something here, right? Now, there also could be a leap of faith to clear up this, or a bit of a taking a risk, perhaps, as it relates to getting out of the cold, right here, getting out of this wintry situation in terms of the feelings of it, right? But I feel that I don't feel it so much as you're taking a risk. I just feel that you want to get out of it and start afresh and really get into being able to start something new and focus in on something new and get back to work in terms of your regular life, right? And knowing that, there is a bit of an element here of, be careful that this see, you have the Knight of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, and in this case it's very much sort of a deceitful kind of love situation, but I'm feeling it's more of whatever's here in this week of the Justice, right? So if this is related to, let's say, a divorce, or getting out of a relationship and that kind of thing, then there's something going on here in this week that's why it's making you feel like this, right? That you're feeling left out in the cold a little bit, right? When you get into the last week of the month, we have the Knight of Swords, which is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. The Knight of Swords is a very strong-minded characteristic, right? But it's also could be a magnet, okay? It's a magnetic type of energy, magnetic type of characteristic. In this one, she's free floating here beautifully on this feather, just zooming through the air right here. I don't know if you can see that at all. And there are words on the page written on her skirt, right, which is the story of what's happened, in my opinion, right? It's very much the story of what's happened, and now you can just ride it out and really just kind of get back to putting things back on track and moving forward with a lot more clarity toward a more happy ending of the story, so to speak. And that has come from you really listening in and to yourself, and really taking the time to go within and understand what it is that you need to do, and what you need to perhaps how this what steps you need to take for your own self to give you that clarity, or to give you that idea that's okay to move forward into the next phase or the next month. So really, Aries, releasing that old sort of whatever comes through, this clarity of mind that you have, this clarity of mind and this clarity of listening to yourself, right? And following your path, right? That's what brings you the release, so to speak, here. All right, I will pull for you a card from the Archangels, a message from the Archangels for Aries, please, for the month of April. out is, I'll read it to you and I'll show you the card. Leadership. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Boom. There it is. All right. I will leave your reading there for now, Aries. If there was something in this that you enjoyed, then please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel and do hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. I will hope that I will see you back here again next month, but until then, I will wish you divine light and love.